last episode, we took Auntie Nat to Bora Bora and Huahine before she had to go home. In this episode, we have an epic week of kite surfing. And what if one small boat part means no drinking water? Come and join us in Raiatea. She's kind of just doing a jump, but off the boat.
We're away.
Yep. Oh, here goes Ted.
He's away.
Yep.
Like a cut snake. Come on, Wade!
Kite break.
Yeah, I think it's time for a bit of a snack.
Oh, yes.
And we think
We
might have fixed the
It's
7.
been full surgery, eh?
We had to cut a hole.
It's not leaking.
I had to cut a hole in the bladder. I had to put it up again.
Pip helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Archie helped me a lot. And I think we got it.
Yeah. These guys got to kite.
We were
Alright.
your amusement.
I know Pip kept getting distracted from the job.
I kept watching you guys doing it.
And I'm like, concentrate, concentrate.
Also, our new board stack.
And you
I
brought
like it, I like it.
Yeah, it just keeps everything
Tidy and
wet
away.
out there.
That's
Yeah.
lovely.
We don't want wet stuff in here.
No.
We just had our water maker blow up. That sounds dramatic. But there's an elbow that should look like this guy used to be there. And I'll show you it in a tick when I get it off, but it's blown and it's left the thread in there, and it's an L mongrel is what my grandfather would call it. Praise the Lord, we have a spare. Far out. No, that elbow not working means no water, no fresh water. So I'm gonna go and prepare to install this guy, tape them all up. Easy, bit by bit. There's our new, all taped up. So now I'm gonna bend over and get in behind this stainless piece and install it back in, which is a bit of, bending of the back and all that stuff. So here we go. Let's do it. We can talk water makers for a moment. This is an Osmo C CL200 unit. It is in effect a small desalination plant that takes seawater and turns it into fresh water. This one makes 200 litres per hour, which for a cruising yacht is a fairly sizable one. But with 6 people on board, we use about 24 litres per day per person. We carry 800 litres of fresh water on board in 2 400 litre tanks, which means that we're running our water maker every 2 to 3 days on average for about 2 hours at a time. So we always keep one tank full. So we use one and then we fill it straight back up. The reason behind that is for instances just like this, where something does go pear-shaped. You don't want to be at the bottom of your water supply and put yourself in a predicament. So we've always got another 400 litres in the other tank, which can last us, 2 to 3 days plus if we need it to. Thankfully, the Osmo C has always worked. Yes, we've had some things we've needed to fix, but it has always made water, which is a credit to it, and we have made thousands of litres of water for our family in some very remote places. So this is a very key piece of kit. So that there is the remnants of the elbow that snapped. You can see it snapped the thread. I'm going to try and get the bit that broke out of the T-piece so we can have it as a spare, but yikes, eh? You'd think the plastic bit would fail, not the stainless. Crazy. So we just changed our high pressure hose as well.
Yeah, which
So we knew was leaking, but it wasn't bad. But it seems to be like when I took it all apart, put the new pieces in, and then put the hose back on, the hose was not happy. Or like less, even more unhappy.
It was already on its way
Yeah.
out, so we got
So-
a spare one on board. Thank goodness, otherwise we would be waiting weeks to get that piece.
The other things that we keep on board is a spare membrane.
Yeah.
So this one has done a lot of work and it's a wee bit tired, but it's still getting it done. But aware that at some point we're going to need to get after that. So, yeah. Otherwise, very good to us and we're blessed by it. But that elbow is a weakness.
It is a weak part of the machine,
it's
and
not-
that's why we've got another spare on board for that too.
Yeah, I don't know if we do have another
I
one.
saw 2 elbows there on the
Yeah,
bench.
but it was one like the one that just snapped. Those are the 2 spares. Whereas this is a factory one, full stainless.
Okay.
Alright.
So we just got to pop the panel back
Well,
on properly,
I'll get it going,
secure the panel.
and then I'll make sure we got no leaks under pressure,
Once it's under pressure. Okay.
and then I'll
Yeah,
make sure
good
it's-
call. Good call. And then we should be making water.
mate. Praise the Lord, I was in here when it went
I know.
because it just goes 800 psi water
Yeah.
all through, and this has got electronics in it.
Yeah.
And I was standing right here, so I just hit the off button.
Yeah, thank goodness.
And it's happened before, so I knew I was suspicious, or I had my suspicions, I should say. Alright, here we go. It's looking good. Alright.
This is how important water is.
Everyone came out to say hooray.
The kids just finished their dinner and came to check on us to see how the repair was going.
It's been a repairy type of week actually.
Oh man.
Kites.
I think it's gonna keep going.
No, we're good.
Oh, well, the kites we will have to keep going.
Kites,
Yeah, we're still repairing kites.
Mask.
Oh, surfboards. Oh, there's a whole long list.
Anyway. That's what it is.
Alcohol and wet wipe. Another day, another kite surgery.
Main bladder on the Cabrina. Ah, dear.
Have to cut it open, put a piece there, and then.
You guys are on it, aren't you? Another day of kites everywhere. It's on. We've got, well, a wee bit of a bird's nest here, but Ted's almost on it.
Yeah, almost done.
Almost done. Kites, boards. Kites. Pump. Chong's about to go.
Yeah.
Bella's out there. These guys are going to join her very soon. It's been a while since we've found a really good spot like this. We're anchored just behind the reef, so really limited fetch or waves, but uninterrupted breeze, so we're loving it.
And then you got plenty of space before the reef.
You're up on a board today, what do you reckon?
Yes.
Madre had to go yesterday, Mum had to go, so all 6 of us kited yesterday.
I
And-
did downwind and ran into the reef
Yeah, we
with Bella.
anyway, so kite school today. This is the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually made
So I've made an incision
an incision.
so that I can get to the underside of the valve. This is the other side of the valve.
Main valve leak.
Yeah. And you can see I've trimmed away some of that inside plastic because it's been leaking. I'm now sticking it down as best I can, and then we'll put a whole thing right over.
Another
just
patch on
leaving
the inside.
a patch on the inside, just leaving the space there.
And then we're going to
we'll
patch the
seal
incision.
around that too, and then patch the incision.
Bicycle glue for the wind, guys.
Yeah.
We couldn't find kite glue here, but we did find bicycle repair kits.
Yeah.
So, thankfully we have the surgeon on board.
Apparently, I'm finding things that I'm good at that I never knew.
And the assistant.
Out of sheer necessity.
Yeah. So what is it? Invention is the mother of necessity. No, necessity is the mother of invention. Nailed it. Meanwhile, send it through!
Stale sourdough.
Stale sourdough.
No, good enough for me.
Bells is stoked. She's gone from kiting to baguettes. And the kite repair team, bless them.
It looks like we've had a win with the 12 metre.
Yeah, so
Now
and
we've got to do some repairs.
on the
Finish
6th.
our repairs on the 6th.
It's gonna we have to blow it up 3 different parts.
When you want to launch
This
it.
guy
Yeah.
is
Luckily,
working through things in his mind. He's a very capable kiter, but
I would not like to go.
why? Trying to figure it out. Okay. Oh, Chong, I believe in you. We just fixed your kite yesterday.
Yeah.
Is the kite working well?
Yep.
Board going good?
Yep.
How's your body?
Good.
What's the part that's letting you down?
Mind.
I believe in you.
Send it!
What's the wrap on your kite session?
I didn't swallow as much water today.
That's a
so
win.
That's always a win. It felt good. It felt like I was starting to get it and popping up nice and gently, and it was.
I think you did awesome.
Yeah, it felt good.
It's like
It
2
felt like-
days of progress.
It felt like progress, like way faster than before. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? Like it's
Amazing.
been so long, but it's so good to have 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might even be the 3rd tomorrow.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
I'm
Meanwhile,
so glad I had a nap though. I had a nap before I went out, so I was really prepared.
the sun is, well, probably set, I guess you'd call that.
Yeah.
And we've still got kites
Two
out.
kiters out.
Oh yes, Chong. They are looking clear as. Meanwhile, it's like one of only 2 sort of grey, rainy days that we've had here in French Polynesia, and that's okay. Bells is out there kiting the fronts as they come over. There's like no wind when there's no fronts, and there's a wee bit when there is. So today has been a bit of a work day. It's been awesome. Made some water, caught up with some of our to-do lists, created more to-do lists. Yeah, it's a good one. We've just kited for the last 2 days straight, so the system that bought the breeze over the last couple of days has started to push off, which is why we've got this grey stuff. But plan to head into shore a wee bit later today, go for a bit of a run, get the heart rate up, keep us all honest, and yeah, explore this island a wee bit, which we haven't done because we've been too busy on the water. Show everybody what you made.
I made an octopus.
Hello, mate. That's awesome.
Thanks.
What website did you use to make that one?
I think it was Skill something. Do you know?
Skillshare. Nice.
Yeah.
What are you going to call them?
I don't know yet.
Okay, sleep on it. Bob.
No.
You can't call them bubbles because
We already
sourdough
have.
already has that name.
Yeah. I see if they mean bubbles, but I can't.
Righto. Alright, we're going on a mission after the wind dropping out and unsuccessfully fixing my kite. It's time to go and have fun. So we've got dive gear, we've got surfboards, we're heading to a pass over what is on the western side of Raiatea to see what we can find. After a day of fixing kites, my leaky just snapped. And my board's been washed over the reef.
And the back side of the reef where we are right now
It's littered with bommies, so we're having to pick our way through in the hope to find a needle in a haystack, being the board.
that one's dry.
You sure?
That one's
dry?
dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sun's setting.
We can't see a thing.
We can't, and it's right in our face. You'd never ever bring a big boat through here. We've got an aluminium hull, and we're trying not to dink off stuff. So yeah, grr, if I'm honest. Hopefully we can find the board and get back out there.
Yeah.
We've just spotted the board.
We got it.
Yeah.
Big thumbs up. Pretty stoked we found it.
Yeah.
It's gonna have half a leggy, and
Yeah.
it needs a ding repaired. Alright, those of you could lift the boards. Look at it snapped leggy. Any damage to it?
Ooh.
You always know it's a dad adventure when we're getting home in the dark. That little light is home. We're almost there. Woo-hoo! The old diesel run. Haven't done it for a wee while, but top them up. We're heading east. East means diesel.
Yes, exactly.
Beauty. Little art session. Love it. We've got more wind required. People out kiting, people painting, tipping diesel jerrys. That's one fixed kite that we're very proud of, the 6 metre. Bought that out of a container in the northern islands of Fiji a number of years ago, and it's been broken for some time, and this is very good to see it being used. Yeah, Chung. And meanwhile, Ted is
packing out the bilge and giving it a clean.
Good man. Good man.
45 litres so far.
45 litres. We have a freshwater leak somewhere.
Yeah, because I haven't tasted it yet.
You haven't tasted it yet?
No, that was it actually.
Oh. How are we going to know?
Have to wipe the bottom of it.
What colour should I do next?
Purple.
I just did purple.
Oh. Blue. Yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, good idea.
So some would say I have gone a bit mad. Well, maybe just my family would say that. But I am currently wiping out, vacuuming out the bilge. There was one bag of flour that went like, and there's flour all through on top of all of the tin stuff. So I'm just vacuuming that all out and then wiping everything out. So currently loads of bags of flour, rice noodles, nuts, lentils, the milk, rice. This rice I've just discovered has bugs in it, so I'm just going through all that as well. I don't know, maybe I'll have to sieve it and put it in a container. Pip learning how to fly with the board on her feet, and the boys is a rescue team. Chris is actually in the water with her there, so he's helping keep the kite in the air at the moment. Then she'll take over and fly the kite, but the kite's just being a bit. We've just repaired it, so I'm not sure if it's been proper repaired. But once she's flying it, she should be able to take off on the board, which is super exciting.
This, in our opinion, is an ideal kite spot to learn. As you can see, there is plenty of space, which is key. We've got some deep water, we've got no obstructions in front of us, and there's nobody else around. No other vessels, no power poles, no bridges, no nothing. We've got a dinghy assist, and it's a great opportunity for Pip to, well, cut her teeth and get up on the board and have a go. Key is to make sure that you've got a good boatman ready and prepared to follow, but otherwise, this, in our opinion, has been the best way to learn. Open space, deep water, have a crack.
Alright, that kite was not playing nice. Archie thought it was fine. He rode it all the way back. But Pip's having to go now with the 7 metre. Oh. Woo.
Saved it.
Oh, saved it. She's dragging Dad around out there.
You have a little more power than last.
I know. I think she just cut it a bit too much. We've spent a week here since dropping Auntie Nat at Raiatea Airport, and we've just had our last little adventure here, but it's time to go sailing. Yoo-hoo! Just putting the car in the garage. You guys just put the boards back in the sports room.
Yes.
And the kites.
And the kite's away. Yes.
Big bags.
Some pretty nice hills behind you.
Yeah. Thank you, Raiatea. We will be back.
We will be back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to overnight it. We're just getting ready to put the sails up.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll stay for a couple hours and then probably turn the engine on, but
Yeah. We've had to wait for the trays to come off to actually be able to head back towards Moorea and Tahiti.
yeah.
We've got a few things we need to do while we're there, so we kind of intended to head back that way.
Okay.
Next time on Sailing 36, Mum turns 40 in Raiatea. Hit subscribe and join us for more adventures.
Yeah.